adelante. It is my honor to introduce today's host, Juan Sanchez. Juan is the Class of 2023 Committee President, is part of the Association of Latin American Students, National Honor Society, Student Council, and a standout scholar that will be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Please welcome Juan Sanchez.
Thank you, Ms. Cervantes. It is my utmost pleasure to introduce a remarkable student who has achieved the impressive ranking of number 2 in our graduating class. Please join me in welcoming Vanessa Acosta, the Salutatorian of the Class of 2023. As the Salutatorian, Vanessa will now deliver the customary welcome address to our esteemed guests gathered here today.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is with great honor and privilege that I stand before you as the Class of 2023 Salutatorian. Today we gather as a community to celebrate our journey filled with years of hard work, challenges, failures, and triumphs. Our high school journey has been a reflection of unique challenges we have all faced, particularly in the event of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today we celebrate our resilience and the strength we have demonstrated in overcoming these challenges. None of our accomplishments would have been possible without the help and unwavering support of our families, friends, and loved ones. We are immensely grateful for our faculty and staff for your commitment to our education, learning, and well-being. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize our board members and president. Chair Board of Directors, Reina M. Goodman. Co-Vice Chair, Jesus Gonzalez. Co-Vice Chair, Melissa Pilares. Treasurer, Julieta Lamalfa. Secretary, Adrian J. De Leon. President and CEO, Karina Ayala Bermejo. Chief Operating Officer, Carlos Jaramillo. Board Member, Kevin P. Bastuga. Board Member, Derek Beckman. Parent Board Member, Leticia Cisneros. Board Member, Marissa Delgado. Board Member, Georgina Flores. Board Member, Krista A. Hamilton. Board Member, Denise Lamb. Board Member, Wendy Raymer. Board Member, Martha Tobias. And Board Member, George Waltz. And now we would like to take a moment to recognize the top 10 academic students of our class of 2023. David Mendoza. Marcos Flores. Juan Sanchez. Robert M. Luna. Daniel Morales. Nelly Gonzalez. Wendy Jaimes. And Edina Herrera. Salutatorian Vanessa Acosta. And Valedictorian Yadira Servin Solis. Distinguished teachers and staff, on behalf of the graduating class of 2023, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude for the unwavering support you have provided us during our transformative high school journey. Each one of you has played an invaluable role in shaping our minds, nurturing our passions, and guiding us towards this momentous day. Join me now in welcoming Chief Operating Officer for Instituto del Progreso Latino, Mr. Carlos Jaramillo, as he has shared insightful remarks on behalf of the Board of Directors.
Good afternoon y muy buenas tardes a todos. On behalf of Instituto del Progreso Latino's Board of Directors and President and CEO Karina Ayala Bermejo, we'd like to extend our most sincere congratulations to the 2022 and 2023 graduating class. You made it. Se logró. My dad once told me when I was much younger, ese papelito nadie te lo quita. That little piece of paper, that degree, no one can ever take it away from you. Let this achievement spark your yearning to accomplish more and more, to go for more papelitos. And as you keep setting new goals and accomplishing them, please remain in contact with us, because we never get tired of hearing of your success. Why, you may ask? Because our community needs more individuals that look like each of you and are accomplishing big things. Individuals that look like yourselves and become teachers, that become lawyers, that become engineers, or the CEO of the next big startup. We need more individuals that look like you and me, that obtain additional endorsements and certificates, that obtain their master's degree, that obtain their doctorates. Individuals just like our keynote speaker, Alberto Aguayo, who grew up in the same neighborhood as many of us. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the teachers, the staff, and the administrators at Instituto Health Sciences Career Academy. I am a witness to your daily commitment, passion, and dedication for our student body. Our students' achievement is your achievement as well, and that must be commended. Congratulations once again, graduates, and keep reaching for the stars. Vayan por más. Gracias.
Introducing our next student speaker, Yadira Servin Solis. Yadira is your class of 2023 #1 ranked student, earning the esteemed title of Valedictorian. Yadira has excelled academically, is a part of the National Honor Society, Senior Committee, and will be attending Northern Illinois University. Please welcome Yadira Servin Solis.
Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, my name is Yadira Servin Solis, and I'm humbled and honored to stand before you today as a valedictorian of the class of 2023. Please bear with me as I share a few words that are close to my heart. First and foremost, I want to dedicate this speech to my beloved grandmother, who sadly passed away in 2018. She was my pillar of support and always encouraged me to never give up on my education. I know she would have cherished this moment, and I want to acknowledge her immense influence on my journey. Grandma, this speech is a tribute to your unwavering belief in me. As I reflect on the past 4 years, I can only describe them as a roller coaster of emotions. We have experienced moments of uncertainty, anxiety, depression, and tears. Yet here we are, standing tall and ready to embrace whatever the future has in store for us. Today, on June 17th, 2023, we bid farewell to our high school journey and eagerly step into a new chapter of our lives. If I'm being honest, public speaking has never been my forte. Overcoming my fear to stand here today feels like a personal triumph. But this journey hasn't been solely mine. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the contributions of my incredible sisters. Anna, thank you for exemplifying what a strong, independent woman looks like. Your persistence and determination have shown me that life's challenges are no match for a determined mind. Myra, I'm grateful that you entrusted me with your high school stories, including your setbacks and mistakes. By sharing your experiences, you have helped me navigate my own path with greater wisdom and caution. The hard work I invested over the past 4 years has allowed me to become a first-generation college student in my family. This achievement fills me with immense pride. However, today is not just about me. It is about all of us gathered here today. Every one of us has persevered through a global pandemic and survived the trials of online learning. Along the way, we have experienced the pain of losing loved ones, whether they were friends, parents, or grandparents. Yet, through it all, we have prevailed. Today is the culmination of our dreams, the moment we have eagerly anticipated throughout our lives. Each one of us has shown tremendous resilience and dedication, even when motivation waned. We have all contemplated quitting at some point during this journey. However, we refuse to let those moments define us. So as we stand here, let us acknowledge that life beyond today's ceremony will not necessarily be easier. We understand that we are embarking on a longer and more complex ride, but I firmly believe that we are prepared to face the challenges that lie ahead. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to our supportive and nurturing school community, to Garduño, Thank you for your unwavering patience and understanding. To all the teachers and staff at IHSCA who have guided me and inspired me and my fellow classmates throughout high school, I am indebted to your wisdom and dedication. And to the most amazing group of people I have had the privilege of knowing, my friends. Thank you for making my high school experience. Thank you for making my high school experience better. I cannot imagine having gone through any of this without your unwavering support. Now, let us switch gears for a moment. Últimamente, quiero agradecerle a mi mamá por siempre decirme que me iba a dar chanclazos si no sacaba buenas calificaciones. Te quiero mucho, Ma. Gracias por todo. In closing, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the extraordinary class of 2023. As we embark on this new chapter of our lives, I wish each and every one of you nothing but happiness and success. May we all find the strength to pursue our dreams, overcome the obstacles that come our way, and make a positive impact on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, that was beautiful. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Berto Aguayo. Berto Aguayo is the co-founder and executive director of #Increase the Peace, an organization that develops young leaders and promotes peace through community organizing and policy advocacy. From 2013 to 2016, Berto coordinated the Hoops in the Hood program in Back of the Yards. In 2015, he was appointed by the mayor's office to the My Brother's Keepers cabinet. And in 2016, Berto co-founded #ITP. Since then, #ITP reopened the community center, trained hundreds of residents in community, organized dozens of actions to increase the peace, and has expanded its work to include violence prevention, youth development, food access, mutual aid, and multicultural unity. In addition to his current role as executive director at #ITP, Berto serves as the LSC community representative at BOTY College Prep. He is on the board of directors at Change Illinois, and he is a fellow with the Chicago Community Trust. Berto is a past recipient of USHLE's Young Hispanic Leader Award, MICBA's Challenge Outstanding Alums Award, a scholar of the Aspen Institute Latino and Societies program, and he was a fellow at Citizen University. He holds 2 bachelor's degrees in political science and economics from Dominican University.
Buenas tardes. Thank you to Ms. Cervantes for that introduction, and congratulations to the IHSCA Class of 2023. Si se pudo. As Ms. Cervantes mentioned, my name is Berto Aguayo. I'm the Executive Director of Increase the Peace. I am also a third-year law student at Northwestern Law School and a summer associate at the global law firm K&L Gates. I am so proud to be this year's keynote for a lot of reasons, but 3 very specific ones. For one, I am honored to share this space with my 8th grade counselor, Mr. Jaramillo. So can we give a round of applause to Mr. Jaramillo? There you go. And I am also especially proud to be here because you all have a tremendous staff and teachers that have come from our neighborhoods, that know our struggles, and who I am also honored to stand next to. Can we please give a round of applause to the IHSCA community? I am also especially proud because this year's graduating class is particularly special. Don't get me wrong, graduation is a remarkable achievement under any circumstances. But it is an especially remarkable moment given the circumstances you all had to go through to get to this point. You overcame the pandemic, remote school, and all those extraordinary challenges just to walk this stage. But I want you to remember that today is not just about walking the stage. It's a culmination of everything that you've learned and the friends, teachers, and family that supported you at every moment during this memorable 4-year journey. Today's graduation is a celebration that goes beyond just a diploma on a wall. Today's graduation is a celebration of you, about the friendships you've built, the hardships you've overcome, and the chanclazos that you had to endure. Experiences like falling in love with a class, hanging out with your friends after school, or the moment that you got your acceptance letter to your dream school, or even that moment in junior year when you finally came back into the classroom and were able to hug your friends. Today's graduation marks a celebration not just of the destination, but it's a celebration of your journey here, and it signifies the commencement of the rest of your life. That's right, the reason why we call it a graduation is because it's called a commencement, because it's not a conclusion, it's the beginning of the rest of your journey, and it signifies that beginning of adulthood. The beautiful part about today is that from now on, you get to make your life whatever you want it to be. You get to decide the dream job or career you like to have, the dream lifestyle you like to enjoy. And I know that can be exciting and scary, exhilarating and overwhelming at the same time. But before you go out into the carne asada and listen to Peso Pluma, I want to give you a few things that I wish I knew when I was sitting in your shoes 10 years ago. Those 3 important lessons I wish I knew are the following. Number 1, believe in yourself and in your capacity to persevere. Number 2, be your best and don't compare yourself to anyone else but to who you were yesterday. And number 3, stay true to yourself. My first piece of advice is to always believe in yourself. Always believe in your wildest dreams and never believe that someone else knows you better than you know yourself. When I was in high school, sitting in the same seats that you're in, I wasn't the best student. In fact, I failed 3 classes. And unlike you, I would have never survived Zoom school because I remember that one of those classes that I failed twice because I failed the online makeup course as well. I had a lot of disciplinary issues. I was a troublemaker. I joined a gang when I was 13 years old. And a lot of people didn't believe that I could even make it out of high school. Somehow, there were people like Mr. Jaramillo, like the people at my school that believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. And that eventually helped me believe that I could be something greater, believe that I could do something out of my life. And that belief led me to persevere. It led me to leave the gang and get my grades up. And by the time that I was walking that stage, I remember that almost all the colleges that I had applied to had rejected me, except one. That college, as you heard earlier, was Dominican University. They took a chance on me and they saw my potential. I went from having failed 3 classes, a 1.5 GPA my freshman year, and because I believed in myself and my ability to persevere, I ended up getting almost a 4.0 in my college career. As the saying goes, no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar. And what that means is that it doesn't matter where you start. The fact where you started your freshman year and that you got to this point, that you overcame whatever you were going through, and now it's your chance to believe in yourself and believe that you can reach whatever goal that is, whether it's a great GPA in college, whether it's to be the best nurse our city has ever seen, whatever it is, just remember to not let society define who you are and believe in yourself and your ability to persevere through the craziest of challenges. Number two is to be your best. And I'm not talking about being the best. I'm talking about not comparing yourself to other people, but comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. As you go out into the trades or college or any other program, it'll be easy to try to think that you can't keep up with other people, but that's not the point of life. The point of life is to get better every single day and to stare at yourself in the mirror at night and ask yourself, did I get better today? When I started law school, I was a first-generation student in one of the best law schools in the country. There were not a lot of people that looked like me, and my grades were not the best. My first semester, they were okay, but they were not the best. But I was happy. I was happy because I spent 12 hours every single day at school trying to figure it out, trying to do my best. And when I got my grades back, even though they weren't the best, I was proud of them because I knew that I woke up every day at 4:30 in the morning and that I went to sleep at 8:30 p.m. every single day just to get those grades. And little by little, every single day, getting better, I went from not having the best grades my first semester of law school to last week when I got my grades back and I got straight A's in my law school classes. And ultimately, that was a byproduct of just doing my best, not comparing myself to my peers, to my classmates, but comparing myself to who I was yesterday, working harder and eventually getting better. Little by little, as you start getting better every day, you will start building this undeniable stack of evidence that you are who you say you are, that you are your best self. And that will be good enough, because once you do that every single day, you will find a voice so loud, so sophisticated, that no one will be able to ignore or dismiss you. And that is what makes for a powerful voice, an unrelenting pursuit of becoming the best version of yourself. And that's number 2. Just be your best. Find your voice so you can speak even when it's hard, so you can be heard even when your voice is shaky, because you will know that you are coming as your best self. And lastly, number 3 is simple, but it's really about staying true to who you are. Graduation marks and designates the start of adulthood, the beginning of the rest of your life. Your mom, your dad will no longer tell you what to do, at least not as much. From now on, it's about pursuing whatever you want to do. And that means knowing who you are. You want to go to a trade school? What do you want to do in college? Who do you want to be? Staying true to yourself means not letting your friends influence what you do, not letting your zip code determine where you could be, and not letting anyone tell you who you can or should be. Staying true to yourself means that it's okay for you to change. Staying true to yourself doesn't mean that you stay stagnant. As JC once said, we don't work this hard to stay the same. And staying true to yourself means that you remember what's important as you're evolving, and that fuels your desire to change. One of my first jobs was selling hot dogs down at Soldier Field. And now I'm working at one of the biggest law firms in the world, just 3 blocks down from where I used to work. But at the end of the day, when I walk into that office, I'm still that kid from back of the yards that remembers that someone believed in me, that someone gave me an opportunity, and that's the only reason why I'm even there in the first place. And so even though I walk into those doors of that fancy global law office, I still make an effort to go back and mentor other young people to make sure that I'm not the last one walking through those doors. I go back and make sure that other kids have the opportunities that they need, just like I desperately needed one when I was younger. And so as you walk the stage, I want you to remember those 3 things. I want you to remember to believe in yourself, because only you know what you're capable of and of your potential. And number 2, remember to always be your best. To work so hard at becoming the best version of yourself that no grade, that no job can define what success looks like, because success looks like just becoming better and better every day. A better brother, a better son, a better human being. And number 3, remember to always stay true to yourself. And remember that doesn't mean that you don't change, doesn't mean that you don't evolve. Staying true to yourself means that you know who you are, that you know where you come from, and that you know where you're going. And so with that, class of 2023, I cannot wait to see all the beautiful places you'll go. I am extremely proud, I am extremely humbled to be in your company. And I just want to say, once again, congratulations, si se pudo. Give it up for the class of 2023.
Esteemed guests, honored board of directors, faculty, parents, and most importantly, the exceptional class of 2023. With great pride and the authority vested in me by Chicago Public Schools and the Instituto Board of Directors, as the Assistant Principal of Instituto Health Sciences Career Academy, I stand before you to make a joyous declaration. It is my absolute honor and privilege to officially certify that each and every student seated before me has fulfilled the requirements set forth by the Chicago Public Charter High School's diploma issued by IHSCA, and that they are ready to receive them. Class of 2023, congratulations.
Vanessa Acosta, Brian Alcantar, Melanie Alfaro, Melanie Avila, Esmeralda Barrera, Elizabeth Bautista, Osvaldo Benítez Juárez, Michael Viviano, Jacqueline Briseño, Iris Cabello, Lisette González Martínez, Miguel Carreto, Jane Castillo, Agustín Castro, Maribel Cervantes Martínez, Ángela Cisneros, Ana Claros, Jasmine Guadalupe Contreras, Ariana Cortés, Daphne Díaz, Vanessa Díaz, Yvette Dueñez, Amy Durán, Kevin Escobar, Esmeralda Esparza, Edgar Esquivel, Oscar Manuel Ferrer, Marisa Figueroa, Brianna Flores, Luis Jiménez Solís, Evelyn Flores, Isabel Flores, Marcos Flores, Juan Belén Brento Fuerte, Linda Alba García, José Rendería, Rocío García Bustamante, Giselle Gaitán, José Gómez Galván, Genesis González, Michelle González, Cynthia González Flores, Sandra González Enrique, Nelly González Rodríguez, Yair Guerra, Jesús Gutiérrez, Marshawn Harris, Abigail Hernández, Anaís Herrera, Edwin Quisada, Jay Ramírez, Daisy Hernández, Giselle Hernández, Joan Hernández, Vanessa Hernández, Eric Hernández Rodríguez, Joseph Herrera Peña, Enedina Herrera, Wendy Jaime, Leobardo Jiménez, Habib López Herrera, Paul López, Roberto Luna Jr., Britney Maldonado, Viviana Márquez, Josué Mariquín Florín, Charlie Martínez, David Mendoza Huerta, Evelyn Mercado, Jessica Solís, Melissa Tolentino, Giselle Priscila Mero, Mercedes Mondragón, Brian Mondragón, Alondra Morales, Daniel Morales, Freddy Nava, Alfredo Perales Cruz, Xiomara Pizan, Angel Rauda, Antonio Rendón, Delaila Reyes, Angel Rivera Figueroa, Jasmine Rodríguez, Ashley Román, Silvestre Román, Sochi Salazar, Jennifer Salgado, Christian Torres, Evelyn Velázquez, Carlos Victoria, Kevin Zabaleta, Ana Sánchez, Juan Sánchez, Jocelyn Sánchez Gallego, Yadira Servín Solís, Alondra Solano, Melanie Solano Ávila, Arely Solís, Emily Torres Powell, Jocelyn Torres. Alyssa Vega.
Fellow graduates, as we prepare to turn our tassels from the right to the left, let this be a reminder of your journey and the possibilities that lie ahead. You emerge as graduates armed with the will to make a difference. Please stand. Graduates, you will now move the tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations and a round of applause for the graduating class of 2023.